Hey there folks, and welcome back. I'm Chris from iLeather.com, and today we're going to do a shaving video, and I think we've got a great one for you today, which is Friday. It is a day to close out the week great. Before I get to the gear, let me show you again the growth. 2 days in a row. This way you you guys don't think I'm making up, because again, when I stand back here where I shave, it's difficult to see. So there again is 24 hours growth. You saw it yesterday, now today, and then that topic can be put to rest. Take a look. All right, and to the gear. Today we're going to use the club, shaving shop club, Hemmingway, and this stuff smells beautiful. There's some spice to it, some sweetness, some vanilla, maybe tobacco, also some spicy stuff going on in there. It's really nice. I'd call the scent strength about 5.5, maybe a smidgen over medium, but really, really beautiful. And the label and artwork is very well done. I just tell you, Pete Charcalis is killing it. I mean, he has just been killing it lately. Also, we're going to go Timeless 95. This is 95 on the blade gap versus Charcoal, and this is their number 2 plate, both medium aggressive. And boy, this ought to be good. I'll, split the face, use one on each side, and see how I feel about the shave. So Timeless versus Charcoal. That is truly a battle of titans. We're going to use the Edwin Jagger silver tip, and we'll load from our Captain's Choice bow. Again, it is Friday. I hope everyone is doing well. It's been a great week for me. The weather's been wacky, but I got to tell you, I'm feeling very fortunate to be here with you folks doing another shave, and have been doing them day after day for some time now, really enjoying it, and I hope you all have enjoyed it. That is always the goal. As I always like to say, this is my journey, and you all are along for the ride, and I'm glad to have you with me. So thank you for the folks who watch these videos day in and out. I do appreciate it. That's why I try to, give away stuff every single week, and I got more stuff to come, believe me. I've had stuff given to me to give away, and I bought stuff to give away, so I really appreciate your support, and I hope that I provide you with some good objective information. And today, we're going to be using 2 razors that are just, I think, fantastic. I mean, it's going to be like choosing between 2 of my kids, or choosing between one of my kids. They're both so great that, how can you choose one? Maybe you won't be able to, but I'll certainly let you know how I feel about each as I'm using them, which is important. Okay. Looks like we've got a nice load. Let's wet the face and get going. Stay tuned. All right, and let's see how we do today with our Hemmingway. This is from the shaving shop, and if you're not familiar, the way the shaving shop works is you pay a subscription fee, but then everything else, all the products in that shop ship for free. Believe me, I've gotten my money's worth easily already. And you're entitled to exclusives that aren't sold anywhere else. And as I was saying earlier, Pete has been killing it with coming out with these wonderful scents. He's been designing these scents, and then of course he has them made for his shop, and he's been killing it. Nothing but respect for what he has been doing. I am so pleased, not only because I'm loving what he has done, but boy, I'm loving the products. I'm happy for Pete. Don't get me wrong, because I'd love to see him be very successful. But I'm loving the products. If the products were crap, I'd be having a conversation with Pete, going, Pete, come on, But fortunately, they are fantastic, and I just don't rubber stamp everything. You saw how I felt about the, I don't know, he had one soap that was, I can't remember what it was called. It was, I called it like a funky, it smelled like sort of bone water. It was, I can't remember it, but I call it like I see it. But lately he's been killing it. There's nothing he's put out that I've purchased that I haven't liked. I think I've had one miss from a, you know, shaving shop or shaving shop club product, and that is good. All right, let's get going with our charcoal, which is a fantastic razor. This again is the medium aggressive plate, which I love, and that feels fantastic. Astra SPs are the blade, brand new in each. And again, I'll be splitting my face in half and, you know, using one on one side and one on the other. And I gotta tell you, the craftsmanship on this guy is just fantastic. It is, you know, if you're a lover of artisan products, charcoal is going to be very hard to beat because he is truly an artist in the way he does his stuff. They are unique to him. And you'll probably know a charcoal razor when you see one. Okay, that was excellent. I couldn't ask for any better. On this side, we go with the excellent Timeless, which is at that 95. Boy, and that feels great too. I don't know how similar the blade gap is on these razors, but it feels, you know, to me, it feels great. Obviously, this one's a bit heavier, bigger handle, you know, it's a little more beefy. But in terms of the actual shave, they're both really, really smooth. Again, brand new Astra SP blades in each razor, and that was an excellent first pass. You couldn't ask for better. Soap razors, what a way to treat yourself on Friday. All right, stay tuned. We'll come back for pass 2. Before we get started, I don't know if you can see this sheen. It's just hard to see, but boy, this has got a creamy lather. I don't know who makes this soap, but it's a good one. Quality-wise, it's very good. And like I said, Pete's been killing it. And when you're loading and lathering with this, that scent just comes out, and it's like a nice cologne, but it's not overly complicated or complex. I say complicated, but when I should say complex. The trap that some artisans fall into at times, or some people who are really big perfume people who are really into perfuming, is they get too complex to the degree that the notes don't complement each other. And I've had that happen recently. To me, the TSM Fougere from L&L is one of the, it seems like it's fighting. It's not cohesive, like there's too much going on. However, other soaps of theirs are very good scent-wise. So, you know, to me, sometimes when it gets too exotic, or the effort is there to make it high-end perfuming, you know, it comes out muddy and messy. Not the case with this one. Everything is cohesive, and I like that very, very, very much. All right, let's switch it up this time. Timeless on this side, and that feels like butter. The soap, residual slickness is tremendous. That's outstanding. So great job, Pete. Boy, I couldn't be happier with this soap. And if you're not a member of the Shaving Shop Club, check it out. See what you think. Again, I get nothing for it. There's no financial incentive whatsoever for me. It doesn't put any shave gear in my den, whether you join the club or not. I only mention it because I enjoy it, and I think it's a good value. And my membership has paid for itself already, easily, because of shipping. As you know, the post office continues to raise their rates, so, you know, now usually it's costing, you know, $7 to $8 to ship anything. So every time I order, I'm saving $7 to $8. It doesn't take long for that to add up. Oh, I almost forgot to use the charcoal. We do not want to neglect the charcoal because it's a beauty as well. And I got to tell you, people, based on these first 2 passes, The Timeless may be a little bit more aggressive, but it still feels very smooth. But the charcoal feels equally as efficient. In other words, I think I feel a little more blade on my face with the Timeless. Just not a lot, just a little. But the charcoal's still doing an equal job in terms of, you know, swiftly and efficiently cutting whiskers. Both are really smooth. You know, to this point, the main difference is heft. This one's, you know, I got a beefier handle. It's a little heavier. Other than that, they're both performing, I think, at a level that is very, very similar. All right, let's rinse face. We'll come back for pass 3. All right, here we go. Third and final pass. Couldn't be more pleased with this soap. Really love it. And that is great. And I've got bad habits on the way as well. So I'll be trying that guy out, and I couldn't be happier with today's shave. It has hit the spot for me, you know, exactly. I mean, it is great to be starting a Friday morning, which is great anyway by virtue of being Friday. But using a great soap like this and these two wonderful razors, I am blessed. And I never lose sight of that fact. I have had times where I did not feel particularly blessed, you know. When I first started out as an adult, I had my daughter very early when I was young. I didn't have much money. It was difficult to make ends meet, I'm not going to lie. And I was a very proud young man and would never ask anybody for help. I'm sure I could have reached out to my family, but I didn't because I was proud. And boy, we had it rough as a result. But, you know, you work yourself out of those situations. I made a lot of mistakes along the way. I still do at times. I'm by far from perfect as a human being, but I do what I can, and, you know, I feel blessed. So I do give praise to the man upstairs every night, and when time permits, which sometimes we just make time because feeling blessed. You know, using stuff like this, it really is a blessing. All right, charcoal again on this side. And folks, here's what I will tell you. These two razors are both excellent. Choosing between one of them, choosing one over the other, I would say, would be like choosing between one of my kids, which, you know, I couldn't do. I love them both. They're both excellent. Zero buyer's remorse. What is my guidance for these razors? If you're on the fence and don't know, I think you're going to have a beautiful razor either way that shaves beautifully. And I keep coming back to this. If you're one of these guys that hasn't, or gals, guys or gals, that hasn't been able to land a Wolfman, these are of Wolfman quality. So check them out and see what you think. I think you're going to be just as pleased. I am. These are right there with my Wolfman. I love them just as much. So it is not, to me, it's not making an alternate or second choice like, well, I wanted the Wolfman, but I'm going to get a top. They're right there with it. They're right there with it. Now, that hasn't been the case. There were really very few alternatives that achieved the level of excellence that Wolfman has. But these two guys do. So if you haven't been able to get one, check out Timeless or Charcoal. They are both absolutely superb. I would say if you appreciate the artisan artistry and you're looking for something unique, then maybe Charcoal is your choice, because what he does is really super unique. It's got that antique feel to it, even though it's not antique. It's fantastic. You know, if you want a more modern approach, maybe the Timeless would be right for you. Either way, however, you win in this situation because these guys are killer. And it is not normal for me to pay a lot of money for premium gear and not have buyer's remorse, because I suffer from that when I plunk down, money for premium gear a lot of times. I do not have buyer's remorse for either of these guys. So, both great. All right, let's rinse the face. We'll come back and do the post. Stay tuned. All right, and in comes the magic made by Witches. Thayer's Witch Hazel, except no substitute. Thayer's has more witchery in it than other products. It's magic. It is great stuff. This one happens to be cucumber, aloe, and other beautiful stuff. Works as an astringent, also helps with moisturization of the skin. Except no substitute, Thayer's. Or at least that's what I think. I haven't used a lot of other, I've tried a handful, but I always come back to Thayer's. That's my stuff. Okay, quick review of the equipment before we get to the aftershave today. The Shaving Shop Club Hemmingway. Fantastic quality. In fact, let's look at this lather. The brush here. Give you a look at that. This stuff is super creamy. I wish there weren't shadows and you could see the creaminess. That's what's left in the brush, folks. It is super creamy. I don't know who's making this, but I wish I could get an angle. The sheen never comes across, but this is top level soap here. This is really good, and it's really sprout. Let me rinse my hands real quick, and we'll come back and finish the rest of the post. Stay tuned. All right, so you saw the Shaving Shop Club Hemmingway. Fantastic in scent. You saw the creaminess. I hope you saw the creaminess of the soap. Absolutely superb. Edwin Jagger, synthetic, really, really nice. Not bad at all. And then, of course, we have Daddy's Babies. Charcoal and Timeless. They are both so great. I cannot choose. Pick whichever one you think looks better. If you want a razor that's a little bit lighter, maybe the charcoal. If you want something more modern, maybe Timeless. Both of them are really excellent shavers for me. I have to work, I don't have to do as much using like these razors and the Wolfman because they're just naturally efficient, and I just take to them. It just works. I don't have to do as much to achieve a great shave using these guys. However, you can get a great shave with any razor. I don't want to make the statement that you can only get a great shave if you have Timeless. That's not true. You can get a great shave with a Merkur 34 or whatever, but it comes a little easier with these guys for whatever reason. Both excellent. You choose and you win. That's the way it goes. There's no winner here except for you or us. And we benefit because they're fantastic. Okay. The aftershave today is Shaving Shop Club Hemmingway. And by the way, he's redoing these labels to vinyl, so I'm looking very much forward to seeing how that comes out. Pete understands packaging. He understands the value in having your products represented nicely. And we're going to see. He also understands the value of putting a nice restrictor in the aftershave. All right, let's see how we do here. Oh, that smells great. Yes. Oh, I likes that. That is excellent. Definitely, I can smell a little more tobacco coming out, some sweetness and vanilla. This is everything just comes together in this for me. It's fantastic. Feels good on the face too. Again, I don't know who makes this aftershave, but it's pretty doggone good. All right. Thanks everybody for joining me once again. I'm sorry if this video went a little bit longer than usual, but man, I'm just having a good time. And I'm glad you have joined me today. Until next time, let's try that again. We don't want to leave that in there, do we? Of course we'll leave it in, but let's try it again. Until next time, let's help make the entire world shave great once again.